A Blazify presence, influencing without authority, persuasion skills for leaders. Have you ever needed to get people on board with your idea, but you weren't the manager, the executive, or the one in charge? Maybe you're in a project group where no one reports to you. Or you're trying to drive change in your organization, but don't have the official title to enforce it. It's frustrating, because the idea is solid, but without authority, you feel powerless. Here's the truth. You don't need a title to lead. Some of the most influential people in history didn't rely on authority, they relied on persuasion. And today, I'll show you how to develop those same skills. Welcome to Blazify, the place where we help leaders at every level grow influence, confidence, and skills that actually make a difference. Because leadership isn't about titles. It's about impact. So, how do you persuade and influence when you don't hold the formal authority? Let's look at 6 powerful skills you can use right away. 1. Build credibility through competence. People listen to those they trust. When you consistently demonstrate reliability, skill, and follow through, you create a foundation of credibility. Be the person who delivers results, stays informed, and helps others succeed. Over time, people will turn to you not because of your title, but because they value your insight and judgment. Competence is quiet authority. 2. Invest in relationships before you need them. Influence is built long before it's used. Make time to understand your colleagues, their goals, their pressures, their communication styles. Offer help, give credit, and show genuine interest in their work. When a relationship is already built on trust and mutual respect, your ideas don't feel like impositions, they feel like partnerships. 3. Frame ideas around shared goals. Instead of pitching ideas that sound personal, connect them to what the team or organization already cares about. Use phrases like, "Here's how this supports our department's objectives," or, "This helps us achieve what leadership has been emphasizing." When people see your idea as part of a shared mission, resistance fades and collaboration grows.
When I first started as a junior analyst, I had no authority, but I saw inefficiencies in how our reports were being prepared. Instead of complaining, I built a prototype of a new template on my own time. At first, no one cared. Then I showed how it cut reporting time in half. Suddenly, managers started asking me to train others. Within 6 months, my idea became the company standard. That experience taught me, real influence comes from solving problems and proving value, not from having a title.
4. Use storytelling to make your case. Facts alone can't win hearts, but stories can. Whether it's a client success, a lesson from a challenge, or an example from another team, stories help others visualize your point. A well-told story turns an abstract concept into something people can feel and remember. That emotional connection can often be the tipping point that gets people on board. 5. Ask questions that guide, instead of giving commands. Questions shift the dynamic from control to collaboration. Try asking, "What if we tried this?" Or, "How might this improve our results?" Questions invite curiosity, spark ownership, and reduce defensiveness. When people feel their input shapes the outcome, they're naturally more invested in making it work. 6. Leverage small wins. Big change rarely happens all at once, especially without authority. Start with something small and achievable. Demonstrate results, share what worked, and invite others to build on your success. Each small win increases your credibility and influence. Over time, those little victories become proof that your leadership delivers real impact, even without formal power.
I once led a cross-department project where none of the team members reported to me. At first, no one took deadlines seriously because technically I wasn't their boss. I realized I needed to influence differently. I started by building relationships, having coffee chats, understanding their pain points. Then, I reframed project goals in terms of what mattered to each department. For finance, it was cost savings. For marketing, it was customer experience. Over time, people started leaning in. The project finished ahead of schedule, and my director later told me, "That's leadership without authority." I'll never forget it.
Now, imagine being the person people naturally turn to, not because you demand it, but because your voice carries weight. Imagine having ideas that don't just get heard, but acted on. Imagine being the go-to problem solver, even without a fancy title. That's what happens when you master persuasion. You gain the power to shape outcomes, build trust, and create impact anywhere you go. So here's your challenge. Pick one persuasion skill this week, maybe framing ideas around shared goals, or asking guiding questions, and put it into practice. Watch how it changes the way people respond to you. If you know someone who's trying to grow as a leader but doesn't have the title yet, share this video with them. Influence is a skill anyone can learn. And don't forget to subscribe to Ablazify for more leadership insights, growth strategies, and practical tools to help you succeed, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's next. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.